If you recently logged into DnDBeyond, you probably saw this message and you might be wondering, what does it mean? Or you're thinking that you already thought that Wizards of the Coast owned DnDBeyond. No, DnDBeyond has been around only since 2017, and in that time they have not actually been owned by Wizards of the Coast. That only happened just recently. So if you're wondering, what does this mean? Is everything changing? Not really. On the 18th, the terms and services are changing. You know, the thing you always lie about reading. You'll probably have the opportunity to lie about reading it again. And that's all I would really expect to see changed. They've already said they're not gonna mess with people's homebrews, their characters, their campaigns, any of that stuff. So I would expect everything to operate pretty much as normal come the 18th. Well, at least at first. I say at first because they probably also have some plans down the road that they want to change. I say this because you don't usually buy a company just to continue operating it exactly how it was already operating. And I think that this is a good thing because I think what is happening is Wizards of the Coast is listening to player feedback and they're accepting that D&D is becoming more digital. Even people that play in person oftentimes still like using DnDBeyond for their character sheets and things like that because you can just type in the name of the monster or you can filter by type. It's just a lot easier than flipping through the monster manual. So with that said, the digital books being easier to use oftentimes, I think Wizards of the Coast has acknowledged this, and that's why they're acquiring DnDBeyond. I'm sure they've also seen that DnDBeyond has been having insane sales than they have, because I do believe more people buy digital books than physical copies of the books. This takes me to something that I believe we will start seeing in the future. Probably not this year, but maybe next year, and I would be very surprised if we don't see it at least by the next edition of Dungeons & Dragons, which is supposed to be coming out in 2024. You can still get the digital copy when you buy your physical copy, and I am very excited for that because I like buying physical books to actually hold and put on a bookshelf. I just really like that, but I do use the digital versions way more often. So with that said, I think that this acquisition is a good thing for fans of D&D, particularly D&D 5e, and nothing to worry about. I think we have positive things in the future. I've heard some people talking in forums that they think that Wizards of the Coast might really be leaning into the whole digital thing and maybe are making a virtual tabletop. I wouldn't expect that anytime soon. And it's very possible that they are. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't made one before. But with that said, these types of things take a while, and I don't think they're gonna try to buy DnDBeyond or anything like that. And so I think we have some time before we see an official Wizards of the Coast virtual tabletop. You don't need to worry about all of your campaigns, characters, and homebrews getting deleted. You don't have to worry about making a Wizards account, at least for right now. And that's pretty much it. Nothing to worry about, except for if you don't want Wizards getting any of your email address, that stuff. You do have the option to delete your DnDBeyond account before the 18th. But I don't really care about that. I don't think most people care about Wizards of the Coast getting their account information. You don't really need to worry. Everything is not changing, at least not yet. All right, thanks. Hope you enjoyed this video.